Alright, what's good, people? We're gonna start part two of this. So, a couple of things. We gotta turn off this, like, I gotta turn off this music. This music's, like, bang in my ears. At least just turn it down, right? So, I won't be, some things for the next couple of days. Um, I'm not gonna be live tomorrow or Thursday because I have a funeral to attend Thursday morning now. And then Wednesday, it's a personal family, like a pet family member of mine, so I'm not gonna really speak on it too much. But at the end of the day, I have to do that, and then I have to obviously go there tomorrow to obviously get ready for the whole thing. So no stream tomorrow or Thursday because of that. And then I'm just gonna kind of stream, I guess, a little bit longer tonight. I got on here a little late because Rocky like almost ran away. That's a different story for a different time. We're going to get this in. We got to play Rice. Now I think we play most of our conference. Hold on, I gotta move this. I don't know where the best place to put the face cam is for these videos. Maybe in the middle. I don't know. I feel like there is like not a great place regardless of where you put it. Let's go blackout again. Last time we wore blackouts, we low key got cooked. We got the only team we've lost to is uh, USC. So I'm like honestly not mad at that. But I've been liking rebuilds on this, but hashtag play don't pay. I'm on full board with. I saw I think his name's Bordeaux, and he's like a really big guy in the college football. He's like a really big content creator in the college football community, and he's calling them out for like making uh, microtransactions in Dynasty and Road to Glory. And he said like until they unadd him, he's not gonna stop like kind of poking at him. And if they don't unadd him, he doesn't care if like he loses his sponsorship with EA and stuff. And honestly, that's fair because that just shows that he's not like a sellout and stuff, and that he, in some ways, that like these devs and stuff are they're doing like good stuff on the game, but the people that are higher up are just so money hungry on this game that it makes it like this is easily by far the best game they've dropped out of all of them. And if you think otherwise, I don't know, you're tripping. But this is easily, if you like a lot of offline gameplay modes, this is easily by far the best game they've dropped out of all of them. And it just disappoints me that like they have microtransactions too in these offline game modes now because it's stupid. The fact that they took out certain settings so that you can't like really do that anymore too. Like you can't do it like you can't speed it up manually anymore. You have to pay to speed it up essentially now. That's the only thing you're paying for because it's an offline game mode. It's not like 2K where like 2K you can at least take your player to like the my park. You can at least whatever like and not even that's giving 2K a benefit of the doubt. What was that? Hold on. You good? I don't think that was you. Something fell behind my desk and I thought it was Rocky eating something. But I don't know, just getting kind of back to what I was saying though, it's just like it just you don't want this game to be so good and then to be foreshadowed by like microtransactions, kind of like 2K is now. And I think in a way that's kind of what killed 2K, um, in a big way. Actually, I think once they started making it so that my career wasn't so grindable, like, cause my career, dude, you can only grind so much my career. You're not gonna get like it's not like how it used to be back when I used to play my career all the time. You used to be able to play my career and get to like an 80 overall just by like actually grinding the game. So I don't know. Rice has actually got a decent defense, Loki, but 2K is a whole separate discussion, I guess, is what I'm saying. No, I got bumped. That's some. That's so whack. I got pushed, Loki, into the lineman. But I've so far been like impressed with this game. I don't mind it. Um, Offline, like I said, feels great. Especially on All American, I'm having a lot of fun. I feel like I'm not gonna try a Heisman dynasty probably for a while until I get like really way too good at All American, and then once that happens, I'll probably start doing that because I played a lot of online last year on this game on College Football 26, and like it was fun, and I got to like a top 100K at one point in the game, which is whatever, right? But like I just played a lot of online, and I was just like, it just got so repetitive. I'm like, how do people just like play this like all the time? This is like low key. They're coming with the smoke. Like I'm not gonna lie, they are low key cooking my O line right now. I mean, we're gonna have to just take the three. I gotta remember Fresno State's the dynasty that I have a really good kicker. I have a Colorado dynasty that I have right now too that I'm almost done. Dude, I took Colorado, so peep this. I wish we would have done Colorado because it would have been a little bit more fun. Because I've been kind of coast, like I've just been doing like what I need to every what I've been doing on this one every week, and I'm already like I'm in the college football playoff year one, and I didn't quit no games. There's games that I straight up should have lost, and I don't have it on arcade. I have it on whatever it comes on or whatever. And there's games I straight up should have lost, and I'm somehow I'm number seventh in the college football playoff, and I have to go play Oregon. And I won my first round against Duke. I played Duke, and they're ranked 10 in the first year, by the way. And I landed like I landed like 3 or 4 4 stars like year one. I don't know. I never did like a rebuild on a school that big last year, so I've actually never done a rebuild on like a more decent school. I've always done them on like really kind of bad schools or like small schools. Let's go. It's first. All right, we gotta score on the on Rice, dude. We can't be looking phony with Rice. With this is with the Fresno State one, at the end of the day, this rebuild's gonna take a while. Regardless, this is not gonna be a year one. We make the college football playoff. We're gonna lose some games. It is what it is. Based on what this team has right now, though, I mean, I can work with it. We got decent wide receivers. We got two good really running backs. That was the wrong person to leave open. Give me those ankles. Um, but yeah, I've been having fun with this game. It's just kind of I've heard a lot of negative stuff about that online with the microtransactions. Go. Dang it. Bro, it's just a little too slow. Get in there. Let's go. And now we're starting to cook. Defense is cooking. But I'll probably finish these two rebuilds that I have started, and then I'll do something else. But I don't think I'm gonna play much. I don't think I'm gonna play much Road to Glory. If I play Road to Glory, the thing about Road to Glory is the only reason we can play one Road to Glory. That's it. You wanna know why? Because they added microtransactions into the game. That's why. Unfortunately, since they did that, I'm not playing Road to Glory this year because I'm not spending money to max out my guy. Dude, allegedly, so I don't want to get banned on this game, but when they had the 99 overall glitch in 25, dude, I had a 99 overall build of every build when that came out because I just exploited it and I made 99. You could make 99 overall builds for free. It was like not hard to do on 25. And I think at one point in 26 there was even a glitch, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying like it's crazy that we went from being so free to play to all of a sudden everything cost a little bit of dough. Dang it. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. I just I really just had the biggest like brain fart ever. I pressed the wrong button. I was meaning to press square and I pressed X last second. Dude, the pocket is like low-key collapsing really quick now, and I don't like it. Nope. That's another pick. And he can't even make the tackle. Wow. Wow. Well, just like that, we blew the big lead we had. We might have to take this QB out. But overall, I mean, we'll just see what ends up happening with each of these well, not really each rebuild, because I'm not gonna. The Colorado rebuild's the offline one, or off-stream one that I'm doing, just to kind of get familiar with everything and the do's and don'ts of what to do on rebuilds. Because if not, you guys are gonna see a lot of oof. Me really oofing up on this game, but I don't know. This is really bad that we lost that big of a lead, though. We gotta lock in here. Yes, go down. We just need the first. Keep the chains moving. We don't need a fumble. Because at this point, that's probably what would happen. But I appreciate anyone that's still showing some support, some love to the channel, especially the Twitch, anything like that. Like I said, I'm gonna reevaluate. Oh my gosh! Wow, that was almost another pick. Wow, that was bad. I'm gonna reevaluate some things at the end of July because Loki Twitch still hasn't like paid me out for anything that I've earned yet, and I don't know why exactly. And I don't really care at the end of the day, but I just want to know why because I've contacted them like 2 weeks ago and they still haven't got back to me. But at the end of the day, it's whatever. I mean, they'll get back to me on that whenever. But as for like viewership and how the streams have been going, oh my gosh, wow, that was bad. I don't know. We're just gonna reevaluate some things because I might honestly like stream way less coming up soon. What a ball! Get there, get in the end zone. Let's go. Good stop defense. Yeah, this guy's this guy's a 67 overall, and he's a freshman. We're just rocking out with him. 67 overall freshman. I don't even know his name. Jay Kraft. Ugh. I feel like I got like sick or something this last week, or I caught something this last week. Get the first down. Like tonight is a prime example of one of those nights where it's like, well, I was maybe gonna stream like a little later, but it's like, I don't know. I just think I gotta get a stream out tonight because I won't be live the next couple of days, and the VOD is gonna go out. That's fine. Well, we're fine. I got just the play. I got just the play for a little 2-yard gain. This is just inside zone just broken. Like it's always been broken. Wow. And we didn't get it. I just was talking it up and we didn't get it. Rayshawn Luke must have got injured or something because he's not really like playing. And I didn't sub him out. I'm just gonna keep running inside zone. You can't stop it. I literally gained nothing there. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Rashawn Luke. He's like down. That's gonna be a touchdown for Donaldson. And that's probably game. Or should be game. Right? Rice put up a little bit of a fight, I'm not gonna lie. Rice is one of those schools that would, oh my gosh. I thought he was about to just break out for a crazy run right there. Rice is one of those schools that would be fun to do a rebuild on. Josiah Freeman, 3 catches, 51 yards, 2 tutties. That's a crazy for. I'm not saying yard wise that's crazy, but efficiency wise that's crazy. You only had 51 yards, but you had 2 tutties. It's about time that dude had a breakout game. He's like our best receiver. But no, I've been having fun with streaming. I just think that realistically we gotta. It feels just like weird sometimes when we don't have like anyone in here, and I'm just like giving an outlook on like where everything's at. I would probably be talking about this regardless of if people were in here or not. Because like I said, I feel like we started this and viewership was up, and then viewership's kind of been down the last like month, I would say. And it's whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, we're doing this for the love of the game. We're not really doing it for like the money. I guess the money's great and it helps, but like keep it going. But I have to prioritize the other stuff in my life that makes me money than just this when this isn't really making me money, sort of thing. And it might just be like a dry time period. It's like a really busy time period of summer, and right now I think some people don't want it. Some people aren't like trying to watch a rebuild video or whatever, and that's fine. Like it's not, it might not be your cup of tea when it comes to the content that I put out, but I'm not crazy worried about it because I want no, I'm not. This guy, if he doesn't want to commit, he doesn't want to come. It's whatever. You don't want to come play for Fresno State, buddy? It's all right. We'll find somebody else. But I think I just have to be realistic with the whole streaming thing. It's more of like a hobby right now than it is like an actual realistic thing that I can do regularly. So here at the end of July, probably July 22nd, 23rd, there's going to be a stream. Look out for that VOD. And I'm pretty much, I'm going to take down probably every other VOD that I have on the channel. And I'm just going to be like, if you want to kind of watch me or anything, go to the YouTube. I'll probably put it in my description and stuff if I'm actually going to probably take a break for a while. Because I've been thinking about taking a break for a little bit just to really like lock in on my own stuff, which I have been locking in. It's just that like streaming is like, it's different when you have to stream a game every day and then on top of it, you're not really like, I don't know. See, this is the problem with this face cam is I don't know where to put. There's not like a great place to put it. See now it's in the way down there though, and I can't see. Let's try over here, I guess. Yeah, let's try that, I guess, because but overall, it's you're gonna have like I said, you're always gonna have your good days. You're gonna have your bad days on this platform, but it's been very, what I'm saying is it's been very hit or miss with, you know, a lot of the last couple of streams. We'll have like a good one and then we'll have like two or three bad ones. So I think just with that being said, and even with this little break I'm about to take till Saturday, because I won't go live again until probably Saturday. Um, I think it's just we got to kind of take that into consideration on a lot of stuff. But I want to still get some stuff out for this, especially if I get invested in this. So I'll probably just go live literally just to, because it's so easy to go live from here and then post up the video or whatever on YouTube from Twitch. I don't edit it or anything because like I'm a pretty raw and uncut person already. So like might as well like just upload it that way. Like literally I came on here with like my hair not done, just but we're getting a stream, we're getting a video out regardless. We gotta play away. But yeah, I'll probably be like I said, we'll probably get some games in on this. I'm gonna try to get just as many as I possibly can in. Our recruiting might be kind of cooked right now because I went after some like bigger players and I offered a lot of our money to them, and I'm just saying what that does. Year one, dude, I had Subway. I had Subway just like 30 minutes ago, and it was probably the worst Subway I've ever had in my life. Like the sandwich wise, it was horrible. I had chips and like cookies. And it's you can't mess up Subway's cookies. I'm pretty sure they're like pre-made, to be honest. But the sandwich itself, dude, nasty. Like actually nasty. It was like I swear I put toasted on it and they didn't toast it, so all the cheese was just like not melted or cooked at all, and it was disgusting, bro. It was so nasty. Little 2 yard gain. Little 2 yard gain. Oh my gosh, what a bunch of good blocks. What a bunch of good blocks. Wow. They just opened up such a big hole in down the middle, bro. Washington State, don't be going out like this. It looks like there's not that many people in the stands. What's going on? Washington State would be like a really cool rebuild too. A lot of the schools that we're gonna end up facing, I think. See, I can't view the play. A lot of the schools we're gonna end up facing are all gonna be like really good candidates for some of our next rebuilds. So I'm probably gonna do a couple because I don't really think other than this mode and like play now with my brother-in-law when I see him and mashup every now and then, probably with my brother. I'm not gonna. It sounds crazy, but I'm not gonna play many of the other modes. I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play. You know, play. I'm not gonna probably play now much online. I might here and there at some point. I'm weird. I'll go through a spurts where like I'll play now online like a lot off like stream or like just doing like random stuff in between my day. Dude, the running backs are cooking this team right now. The running backs we have are cooking. Okay, that was kind of bad, but that was okay, my fault. I'm gonna have to watch some Fresno State games. I should. I'm not on the MMG level yet, though. What's up, bro? What's good, Carlos? I'm not on the MMG level yet, where I can just buy a piece of merch every time I do a new rebuild. I should though buy like a Fresno State shirt because I think we'll probably be doing this rebuild for a while. Wow, cool. Nice throw. Dang it, bruh. Break the tackle. See, I can't even. This is the problem, bro. I can't see where. I can't even see if there's wind or not. No, there's no wind. All right. Broski's money. Broski's money. That the Fresno State kicker's so good. I don't know who his name is, but somebody needs to sign him. Step up. Oh, big game, baby. Oh no. Oh no. I keep the ball. Hold on to the ball. I was trying to slide, but it like mid slide animation, and you saw the result of that. Whoa! Crazy throw by Jonathan Kraft and crazy catch by the receiver. Crazy catch. Punch one in. Yep. Easy. Yes, sir. Yo, Washington State might be the worst team in the conference. The fact that they haven't scored yet, it's kind of bad. I hope the volume. I think the volume should be better now because I turned it down quite a lot. I already know where I'm going with this. I'm so glad they kept the Pac-12 alive, man. The Pac-12 almost died, and thankfully to Oregon State and Washington State, they held out. Um, I was just kind of sad when everyone the old Pac-12 broke up because I felt like the old Pac-12 was like perfect how it was. If you guys didn't know, Colorado was in the old Pac-12. That was like, so they were in the Pac-12 the last year that the last year they were in the Pac-12 was when Shador's first year at Colorado, and their schedule was like, hold on, hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, boys. I'm on the phone with my grandma. My bad. Grandma called me. What's good, Phil? I been in here a while. Haven't had a chance to talk. My bad, bro. I mean, I low-key have been yapping too. Holy, who is number one? Number one is low-key Shifty. Um, I've been low-key just yapping away though about just random stuff, but mainly about this game. Get off me. Yeah, this team's bad, bro. No, break the tackle. I was on recents. Whoops. Um, but yeah, going back to what I was kind of talking about. Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Wow, that was wow. Oh my gosh. I saw that other guy get through and I was like, all right, I gotta just throw it away. What are you chewing on, bro? No, not my glasses, bruh. Not my glasses. He got hold of my glasses. No, bro. That's an L. Hold up. We gotta check these and make sure he didn't ingest any glass. Rocky. I look, he got him. I got him right before he got to him too much. Look, he definitely would have like ate those up more, but I don't know. I think they're chopped now, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll get new ones. I'm due to get new ones anyways. That's chopped, boys. I'm just kind of glad I caught him before he started really like ingesting them. Bro, come on, Washington State. Like, why cannot Washington State not score one? Okay. Uh, but I kind of forgot what I was talking about because my grandma took me like started making me think about something entirely different. But oh, we got a lineman down. We got a big boy down. Yikes! Face mask? No, no way it's holding. No way it was holding. Or offensive PI. Um, no, that was not smart. That was such a bad throw. I forced that. Still can't score on us though. Still can't score on us. Nice, dude. Bro, I was out of stamina before I got to the edge. I think I was talking about the Pac-12. Yeah, the Pac-12 is what I was talking about. But it's kind of it was Shador's first year when the last year that the Colorado's in the Pac-12, and I felt like the Pac-12 is where Colorado should have been, in my opinion. And I would not be surprised if eventually, if it doesn't get better in the next year or two, if we go back to the Pac-12 because I felt like the Pac-12 was more or less. Uh, I felt like the Pac-12 was more or less kind of where we needed to be. And then when we joined the Big 12, I'm like, great, we're nice, good play. Um, I'm like, great, more comp, bunch of bums you playing. Yeah, facts. Dude, Washington State is buns. Um, but I feel like that would probably be the issue with Colorado, but that's why with the Big 12 it does allow them to kind of get better opponents, but I don't know. I feel like eventually if it doesn't get better, the old Pac-12, I feel like I can't remember what the old Pac-12 looked like. Someone should remind me. Phil, you should give me a list of like the old Pac-12, like the most recent Pac-12. Are you good, bro? Just up to no good, man. Always up to no good. Do we have our third string running back in right now? Get you some, bro. Get the third string running back some. Oh, wait, never mind. He's not in. Yeah, so I guess. Dang, bro. Wear and tear. Our running backs are cooked. Our running backs are cooked. How has your guys' day been? And if Carlos and Phil are still in here, how have your guys' day been? What you guys been up to? I watched some World Cup today, and I did some stuff around the crib because busy but good. It's good to be busy though, you know. I just did stuff around the crib, watched some World Cup, and then I have I won't be live the next 2 nights. I was telling people because I have a funeral to go make here tomorrow morning or Thursday morning, but I have to get ready. I gotta leave to go back for it tomorrow. That's what's when was over Colombia was crazy. I thought Colombia would win it if it when it went to penalties. I fell asleep, so I woke up right from a nap. That's why like my hair's not done. I didn't really care if I wore a hat or anything. But I thought Colombia was gonna pull it out when it went to penalties, and I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Oh shoot, sorry to hear that. Yeah, man, it sucks for real. But I talked to you more about that off stream and some videos. I'll send you some videos and Snap. But Rayshawn Luke, even with getting injured, he had 150 yards, 11 yards per carry, and 13 carries. Had to stop mid set a few times to watch the kicks. I was while you were lifting. Yeah, I will for sure, bro. It's not just because I want to take a break, that's for sure, but I just don't have good enough internet where I'm going to be going to actually stream. I tried it one time, dude, and it was so bad. Like I tested it one time and you like people could barely understand what I was even saying. Bro, you don't want to actually go to Sac State over Fresno State now. Rocky, Rocky, you're gonna okay, I gotta hold up, boys. He was starting to get into like the toys and stuff, and I did not want him to like. I had a hat out there too, so grab that. But he was starting to get into the toys and stuff. Try not to talk. Is that in Bank? No, it's in Wapa, Phil. No, try not to dox the hometown is crazy. Okay, so here's our test. We got a Boise State team that is I can't tell exactly what overall because my face cam is in the way. 76 overall. Only two overalls better than us. This is gonna be our real test. I'm gonna go alternates. I'm gonna go with these blues with the white. This looks clean. And then they're gonna go just all white. Yeah. Blackout game. Elite jersey matchup. Yeah, facts. We're gonna have to really beat Boise State like every year to to really do anything in this conference. Um, but no, I'll yeah, like I said, I'll kind of get into it more off stream with you, but that's kind of going on, and then um, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the background right now that just is like I got back from a trip recently, and then as soon as I got back, it seemed like everything just kind of got dumped on me. Like one of those things where like all these things that like weren't not are not like my problem, but are other people's problems, sort of thing, or not like it's not other people's problems. I shouldn't say some of them are my problems, but I'm saying like there's so many things that are going on externally. That was like the wrong way to word it, I guess, is what I'm saying. But like, you guys know what I'm saying. That's tough to hear though. Yeah, it just I feel like I was just getting to a point where like I was actually kind of wrapping my head around a lot of stuff that's happened this last year, and I don't know. As soon as I after that trip, and then literally 10 minutes when we got outside of the city, we got some just like really bad news, and I was just it was unfortunate to hear, bro. I don't know. It's just like you come up on these highs in life, and then you just like have such a big like you can be so high in life, and then all of a sudden just get so humbled and brought back down to the low that you were not trying not to be at. But I'm overall good. Like I'm in good spirits overall. Yeah, nothing's linear, unfortunately. It sucks, dude. I wish there was more things that were gonna have ups and downs. Yeah, Loki, my favorite artist, like Skies, he has a song called Highs and Lows, and whenever life gets like kind of, you know, high and low, that's the song I turn on. Please turn up field. Wow. Holy CTE Gronkowski. It, Didn't Devontae play? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's good D. Didn't Devontae play at Fresno State? Pretty sure. But no, I'm good. Like mentally, I'm good. Physically, I feel pretty good. His QB was Derek Carr. Yeah, that's why he went to the Raiders or whatever. But that ended up being a bad idea because Derek Carr like immediately got. I don't think they traded him. What did they? Did they trade him or did they just let him go in free agency? They didn't pay. They didn't pay him, right? That's good to hear. You worked hard on your mental, so I'm glad it's keeping up. Yeah, bro, we're good. It's just a lot of people around me just are hurting right now, and so it's just one of those things where like I feel bad for them, sort of thing, and I've just been stuck in like this weird like anxious feeling of like I'm about to start a new job full time, so it's just like I've been stuck in this weird anxious like stressed feeling. Steelers played the Raiders with him, then the Jets with him 2 weeks later. Yeah. I think traded him to the Jets mid-season. Yeah, that sounds right. Derek Carr? Maybe I don't think I was watching the NFL around then. Or like that was like when I kind of like was kind of getting back into the NFL, but I also had it. And then the year that I got back into NFL, Derek Carr went to the Saints or whatever. Oh, oh, I thought you thought Devontae. My bad. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, I remember when Devontae got traded to the Jets, then the Steelers first. Yeah, like or the Jets or whatever. I do remember that. That was funny, dude. Let's go. Derek Carr left at the end of the contract, I think. Yeah, because they weren't trying to pay him. I remember that. That was like the thing. Because I think it was Stephen A. Smith or whatever, and it's like he was talking about how they brought Devontae in and why Devontae was all mad. And like how Devontae had every reason to be mad about the situation because he was promised that they were gonna like, be working. He was gonna be working with Derek Carr, and he didn't get to work with Derek Carr that much. Would have been a Fresno State reunion. I don't really know beyond that. I don't know any other. I'm not like deep in my ball knowledge bag where I can tell you who else has played at Fresno State. That's like a go. Those are the only two I know. I'm sure there's like plenty more, but it's one of those colleges where people probably like the OGs looks. I'll look some up. Like people that were older that lived in California. Like there's a lot of athletes back in like the 80s and 90s that were like in California that would go to Fresno State. I feel like because it was just one of the colleges that was in California. And back in the day, I remember Nebraska. Nebraska used to play Fresno State at like every now and then. Because I grew up in Nebraska, and ooh, I almost caught this. And they would play Fresno State every now and then. And I remember it was kind of like a rivalry. Like you never knew what you were getting. Update: knowing that notable after Devontae and Derek Carr. Wow, that's crazy. Oh man, oh my. 55 yarder. I think this might be. Wait, he's got it unlocked though. Does it have enough? Nope. Dang it. Just barely not enough power. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I feel like Fresno State is one of those colleges that kind of fell off because I don't know. Maybe Phil, you might remember this too, but I remember like Nebraska growing up. Nebraska used to play. No, that was almost bad. Nebraska used to play Fresno State, and I remember it was kind of like a game where like it's kind of like not a rivalry game, but it was like always a tough game. No, oh my gosh, get out of the end zone! Get out of the end zone, big boy! Ugh. Oh my gosh, dude! Well, how did we end up in this position? Wow, nice. That's actually yeah. There's a lot of Nebraska fans in the area of Cali, so it was more personal than it should have. Yeah, bro. I don't know. Fresno, I just remember that those OG games when I was growing up of Nebraska sometimes playing them. I don't know much about Fresno State beyond that, but I need to lock in here. The quarterback's kind of throwing like his accuracy is a little questionable. Definitely not a Julian Lewis. No, why did you stop? That was not your route. Why did he stop like that? He was supposed to keep going out, and he had him beat if he would have just went like cut it up. Shout out to the defense for getting a stop right there, but why did he? That was definitely an out route, 100%. He literally stopped for some reason. There was a lot surrounding that game because it was the game right after Sam Foltz died. Yeah, so it was covered by the media a lot more than it would have been. Yeah, uh, getting ran down. Wide open. Dude, if my quarterback could give like an accurate throw, I mean, I could get like another 10 yards on some of these throws, but he's a freshman. Give him a break. Number one is eating on yards this game. I don't think I don't know if Phil was in here earlier when I was talking about the Colorado rebuild, but I started a Colorado rebuild because that was the other rebuild that was like that came in second behind Fresno State. And I'm in the second round of the college football playoff year one. Oh my gosh. I don't get it. Thought that was a fumble. I wasn't watching, but I had my AirPods in listening to it. That's W. W Mans. Colorado Colorado rebuild would be fun. Bro, it has been because now like I'm since I've like done so good this first year in it, I'm getting like way better recruits and it's like crazy how much NIL money they have compared to like Fresno State. Fresno State I started off with like 1,000 I think, and Colorado has like 4 or 5 grand. of NIL money to work with, right, to start off. No, no. I thought that was such a good throw too. No. I know they added NIL type things to Road to Gore, to the Road to Gore. Did they add them to rebuilds? Yeah, they did. So it's the blue stuff. When I load back in, it's like the light blue stuff. Shout out to the defense for another stop. Um, it's like right up in the top right corner, and it's the light blue stuff, and it's like it looks like a diamond, and that's your NIL fund pretty much. We have no money right now, but it's pretty cool because like right now I spent like most of like half my NIL fund on like a really stud wide receiver, and because I already have really good running backs on this team. And so I spent a lot of it on that. So like if you can offer them like a lot of NIL money, you can actually get like any player you technically want, but you might end up spending like if you're a small school like Fresno State, you might end up spending your whole NIL fund on one player. No, that's such a bad throw, dude. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? I saw him moving. Wait, we got a pick six. Nice. Shout out to the defense for carrying that game. I saw him running and I thought he would throw it lower and he way overthrew it. But yeah, that guy with the defensive interception right at the end of the game, the pick six. All right. Well, we beat Boise State. That should be pretty big when it comes to landing some recruits. Because now we're the top dog in the Pac-12. That lets them know that. All right. That's huge. Yes, sir. I'll probably play one or two more games, and then where's the NIL? So I'll show you real quick. Taylor Powell, Pac-12 Player of the Week. Um, so if you look here, you have like the coaching icon, like the little gold badge, and you have the blue badge. The blue badge is the NIL, and then hold on, I gotta do this. We'll we'll wait for the NIL though. Yes, sir. It is a little bit of a wait. Hold on. So with my recruiting, this is what I have it set up. So like I offered the house to this guy, and I'm pretty much I can almost land him, but look, he wants to go to Ole Miss, and this is gonna really mess up my recruiting if he ends up going to Ole Miss. I actually need to low key lock in here and sway this guy. Come to my school, please. Um, but yeah, so obviously offered a bag to this guy. You could see with the blue stuff, and then the clock stuff is just like my regular hours that I've been doing. And then you can obviously, I see I offered a little bit of money to this guy, and he's probably gonna take it. But if you look at his speed, This guy has 90 speed and 90 acceleration to start. Bro is going to be a freshman, by the way. So that, and then this guy too, like, again, I offered him some bread. White boy with 90-90. We back up. White boy, yes, sir. And then this guy, he's a linebacker. Oh, offensive, outside linebacker. Excuse me. And 82 speed, 89 acceleration, 81 strength, pursuit 77. Like this guy's a boomstick, walking boomstick. So like you can just see we've offered some bread to some of these people. I don't know. We need a little bit more hours to really lock in with this, but for the most part, we're doing pretty good recruit wise. We should land most of them. Oh, never mind. I guess I didn't check some of these. Yikes. You gotta play more defense if you get a guy that can lay it down like that. Yeah, facts. Well, what I was planning to do was this first season, I'm just gonna play all offense, and then second season, I'm gonna play all defense. Like the second season I'm in this, I'm gonna play all defense. So yeah, I don't know. Some of these guys were actually not doing great. We need to get another safety. I'll be back in 10, but we'll probably be starting the next game. I'm gonna fix my recruiting board really quick. Bet, bet. Dang, there's like nothing. There's like nothing left for all outside linebackers. And then tackles we need to fix. And then guards too. I'm gonna have to go refill my Stanley boys. My mouth is so dry right now. I guess we'll just go this guy for another like edge rusher because we you never can have enough edge rushers. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go refill this Stanley real quick. All right, I'm back. Um, all right. So the plan now. I low-key took my glasses off in the kitchen, and can't leave Rocky got a hold of my glasses, Buster. Fresno State, San Diego State rivalry. This is for a trophy. The oil can, the old oil can. Wow, we're playing for a damn oil can. Ooh, we should go. Should go all white. Dude, San Diego State could really have some cool alternates, and they don't, and it kind of frustrates me. I low key, my brother, when he was playing this game, when we would actually do rebuilds and stuff together, he would one time started a San Diego State rebuild, and I think I started. That was when I started. I think my North Texas rebuild, and dude, I remember I was like, whoever gets farther, like wins a certain thing. I don't think we ever like held it up. Bro, he played like one game with it and he just stopped playing because he was like, bro, they have no unis to choose from, mid conference, mid stadium, and I was like, bro, Aztecs have like a pretty cool walkout, but I think it was in 25 before they had like this walkout. Dude. Like San Diego State would be cool to rebuild. Fresno State's just got some really clean unis. I'll probably give you guys two more games, this game and another game, just because like Loki, I don't know when my next upload of this is gonna be, and I'm uploading these on YouTube. I'm gonna upload both of these videos tonight on YouTube. And then I need to get back to playing some Lego Batman too, because we gotta finish that game. I've been uploading. I need to go back on my YouTube and I need to fix my YouTube. I think I'm gonna do that the next couple of days since I'm not gonna be able to stream. I'm gonna log into YouTube on my computer and I can't go back and fix any of the videos, but I can take some of the videos off that I like. Because for a while I thought I had to, my account wasn't verified and I could only upload like 15-minute clips of my videos because when you're not verified on YouTube, you can only upload 15-minute clips. But since I like made my account, verified my email and everything like a while ago, apparently I'm already verified. So I could have been just uploading full videos the whole time, I guess is what it broke it down to me as, but it's all good. I just need to go back in there and take off some of those 15-minute clips because a lot of those I have clips on the channel, like on this Twitch channel of, and on all my social medias. Because I want to use like the clips as like probably the highlights or just like the big moments sort of thing. And then I want to use the like actual YouTube videos as like for like content like this when I'm like actually deep into like a rebuild or like deep into like a story mode game. Wow, that's unfortunate. Good defense. Does this kicker got a 57 yarder? If this kicker has a 57 yarder in him, he might be the greatest kicker ever. It's good. Wow. That's the longest kick I've ever made in college football. What a. Somebody better draft my boy. Somebody better draft my boy out of Fresno State. He's a big reason why we're 5-1. Because he has that one ability that makes it so that kickers don't have like the fast meter. It like slows down. And that's such a good ability to have. Oh my gosh. No. No. Grab it. Grab it. No, grab it. No. 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 That is the worst thing that could have happened. That is probably the worst thing that could have happened. I don't know. This freshman QB, he might need benched, man. There's parts of me that thinks he needs benched at times. It's part of the growing pains, but dang, bro. Sometimes I'm like, because he doesn't have good enough stats yet where it's like, that just shouldn't happen ever. And now we're on the brinks of, that's the first quarter. I shouldn't say the brinks, but now we're down because of that. So that's cool. All right. Well, we got to convert here for sure, dude. I just had to get that off. This is annoying. Let's go. That speed, dude. That speed that Rayshawn Luke has. Dang it. I knew something like that was just about to happen. That was going too good. The run game was just getting too efficient. Dude. Yeah, I think we have to go for this here. I think we have to, like, just risk it for the biscuit. It's first. Good stuff. Way to hold on to that. That's a tough catch to hold on to. Oh no, the quarterback's down. The freshman QB's down. It might actually be a better thing. Oh, never mind. Bruised shoulder. Jonathan wants to return soon. Yeah, we might as well keep it mid. Ride it till the wheels fall off, bro. At this point, holy wide open gap. No, Lyman's down. The amount of times people get injured in this game. Dang it. Foot contusion. Will return soon. I think I seen like a meme. Dude, that's so annoying that we didn't get that. We better get this right here. I swear. Please just get in. Dude. Oh my gosh. All of that drive just to get stopped. Like, that's never happened to me. I've never gotten denied on 3 inside zones. We might need to bring that other running back in. I got to score here. Got to score here. No, 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 no. That was so stupid. I shouldn't have threw that. Now we're down 14, dude. This is bad. This is bad. We're really about to lose because I like just made so many mistakes this game. No, square was, of course, man. Of course. Of course. Wow. That was another really bad throw. Oh, I gotta stop. I gotta stop being. I'm chalked. I'm getting chalked right now. I gotta stop. We gotta go. That's a first. That's not a first? Wow. It's barely a first down. Wow. Just just chill, bro. No, I'm mad. I'm mad pressed. I'm so chalked. I gotta lock in here. I gotta lock in. You holding, right? All right, that's a bailout call right there. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. W's. That was such a good bailout call right there. No, get rid of it. That was almost a fumble. No kidding. Yeah. Come on. We gotta get, bro, we got to I gotta lock in right here. We our undefeated season is, or not undefeated, but conference wise this is not gonna be good. That's fine. I'll take that. No, they stopped it. Good stop. They honestly deserve, their defense played so good. I'm not gonna lie, but like, it's so frustrating, bro. Ah, they figured out like no team has ever stopped my inside zone like that, and they figured out how to, and that they dropped that. Cool, nice, nice. it would have been potentially possible if I would have scored right there, but I didn't. So I'm gonna play one more though after this, just because I hopped on here late tonight. And dude, like, what is that? Like, you might be a freshman, bro, but like, you need to be able to make that throw. That is a very basic throw to make. At this point, we were down 3 to 21, bro. We were probably on potentially the verge of maybe being potentially a little ranked. And now, appreciate the emotes, Phil. I appreciate the consolidation emotes. At this point, if we get a touchdown, it's just to pass him on stats. I don't know. Should we bench the freshman QB? I don't really think it's gonna matter too much now that we lost in the fact because I think we really just couldn't lose again. That was like the big thing. Yes, sir. You think I should make him ride the bench? Should I bench him for the rest of the season though? I don't know. He's only a 68 overall, and the other guy's like a junior, and he's a 71. And I'm like, that's why I played the freshman, because I'm like, oh, he'll develop, right? Well, if you can't make a simple throw on the run, that's not even really a throw on the run. You're not going to play on my team. What that was actually a good throw. See, there's times where he can make good throws. It's year one of a rebuild. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not like pressed, but I'm just saying he's gonna ride the bench the rest of the game. Touchdown. As soon as we sub the other guy in. Still make basic throws, freshman or not. Yeah. Well, I got a good QB through NIL too. I think, or no, I didn't. No, it's not this one. It's the Colorado rebuild. The Colorado rebuild. I got like I got like crazy good QBs coming in next year, and I don't know what I'm gonna do because Juju's already like Julian Lewis is already like really good in this game. Like he's a really good mobile quarterback, and I think he's only like a freshman because he shirted last year. I'm pretty sure. He's like loyal to Colorado, so I'm probably just gonna like ride it out with him. But I'm gonna have some backups ready to go. I don't know if he's a sophomore or freshman. I think he's a freshman because he redshirted last year. Connor, that cornerback from Naples, Florida. Shout out Naples, Florida. That's where my grandma, from my dad's side's from. That got that white corner that has speed verbally committed to our college. Edge rusher committed verbally. Got a bye week. I don't need to do anything because I can't even. I guess I can upgrade my coaching tree. Oh, I need to get O line too. What am I doing? Not doing it. Getting that. All right, who do we play next? Looks like yes, 2026 is Julian's redshirt freshman year. So that was last year then, right? So then this season, which we 2026, 2027, right? Because last season he played like 2 or 3 games at the end of the season. They kind of just like tested him out. He's a 5-star recruit, I'm pretty sure. He's a 5-star recruit, by the way. He's like, but he's short, bro. Like he's mad short. He's like 5'8", I think, or something. Last season he played 4 total games. Yeah. I don't think I caught when I went the Colorado game I caught last year. Caden Salter was still the QB, and he was the QB that helped upset Iowa State last year, and that was like Iowa State's last time being ranked. Like as soon as they lost to Colorado, that was the last time you heard about Iowa State. Well, it's 5'8". That's not short. Bro, he's gonna be nasty though this year. Like I'm telling you, if Colorado actually can put it together this year, they're gonna be nasty. But I've been seeing them get like clip fried. That game and getting clip farmed, like saying they're the shortest team and stuff like that. And I'm like, bro, stop counting my boys. We gotta go crazy. Oregon State's got some crazy unis, so we gotta camo. Speed is the great equalizer. Facts. Oh no, I think I'm gonna go the camo. The camo's kind of cool. I'm just gonna go red. All right, this is gonna be the last game we play, and then we'll probably call it a night on this stream. But just a reminder, I just won't be live tomorrow or Thursday, but the next after that, I'll be live Saturday, and it should resume as normal. But we got a little home game to end this video off on, or this VOD. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've been kind of living on the dynasty mode. I really, I think it's because MLB hasn't had anything that's like came out. They're about to drop the All Star stuff, and that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, them Oregon State unis are tough. Um, but yeah, that's I don't know. I've been kind of just living on this like dynasty mode or outside of other games because I played some Fortnite with my brother-in-law today and I had some fun with it, but overall I've been having the most fun with this game because I feel like since they added other stuff this year like NIL and stuff, it makes it so it doesn't feel like every week cost like takes you literally 20 minutes to complete. Like I think that's where like last year's got really boring and repetitive. Good catch. Is that every week would take you like 15 to 20 minutes to recruit everything. Now you're kind of holding out on recruits until like the last bit of the season. And then that's when stuff kind of gets real with recruiting them. Like you have to sway them. You got to kind of pay attention to them more. You don't have to like swap them out Because like last year, I swear I would be doing rebuilds, and I'd try to get like 3 or 4 star players sometimes, and I'd be like a 2 star school, and I would never get them. And then a week or two later, after I like tried to go for them, what a dime, what a throw. A week or two later, when I like come back and I look at my board, they'd be gone. Like they'd be already committed somewhere else, or they just took me off their thing. Like I would already be like out of the question for the team that they were gonna sign to. Let's go, touchdown, baby. Rayshawn Luke, good defense. That hey, number 5 has a star ability now too, or the star now. I just not noticed that. Freeman, good throw. See, that was a good throw on the run. W. Freeman, let's go. Yes, sir. He's our he's our Devonte Adams of this year. The Devonte Adams Award. We're gonna have that since we're doing the Fresno State rebuild. We're gonna have the Devonte Adams Award every year, and it's gonna be go to the receiver that stepped up the biggest in the biggest moments, and was the best for like the regular season before the bowl games. And I think right now it's going to him. I like that. Yeah, the Devonte Adams Award. That's what it's gonna be called. And then obviously the QB would be like Derek Carr, but I don't think that's cool. We'll do that at the end of the season. Right now it's going to him. Him or number 1. I forget whoever number 1 is on the team. Where's he at? McLean. McLean's also nasty as well. But if I had to go with my favorite player on this team right now, it's the running back. It's Rayshawn Luke, number 2. He's disgusting, dude. 96 speed. Come to it. Come to it. Nice. Let's go. Good stuff. That's tough. Facts. We're gonna we're gonna start doing that though. I don't know. We need to get a tight end. That's the thing. Is we need to get like a really good tight end because I don't know if you noticed, but I use my tight ends a lot. I haven't a lot on this rebuild because I don't have tight ends really. I was very risky right there. Dang. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna go for it though, cause I'm a silly goose. Let's go. First down, baby. W emotes, Phil. Let's go. Whoa, who just got pancaked on the right side? Yo, who just got wrecked on the right side? Wow. Just got mowed over. Dude, halfback screens this year are like so weird. They're like, I don't know how to explain it. You have to like wait for it to set itself up, and then even then, it's not like I guarantee. All right, 50-yarder. Buckets. Let's go. W stop. Again, the defense is. That's why I think this team's pretty elite, because the defense, but for some reason couldn't get a stop against San Diego State, apparently. W defense, facts. I feel like I should turn the volume back up like a little bit, but it is a little quiet. All right, I'm trying to hit McLean here. That boy's nasty. That boy's nasty. A little would be good. That's what I'm saying. I think I should turn it up. Turn it back up to a little bit. So it's not just like me. Step up. First and goal, baby. That's a good amount. Yes, sir. All right, let's score this. Dang it. I tried to step up and get it with him, but I couldn't. All right. Yup. Oregon State. So I think the difference you're gonna get in this conference is they're either gonna be like you're either gonna get a really good game against someone, or you're gonna get a very mediocre experience or opponent. Because I feel like San Diego State's the only real opponent we've had. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Viewer discretion is advised if you go back and watch that. Holy, like, wow. Like, holy. That's the worst shit I've seen on this game. That's probably the first time I think I've seen that animation. Rayshawn Luke, are you okay, buddy? His right knee is messed up. His right knee is cooked. I clipped it. Yeah, dude, that was so bad. Like that was the worst animation I've seen. Oh, this number 6 guy, he lost his star ability. Oh my gosh. If that wasn't the tight end, that was probably gone right there. Number 6, he had a star ability, or he had a star around him, and now he doesn't. Bro fell off. I have to really play him now though, because I think bro might have CT. Rayshawn Luke might have CT after that hit. That was so bad. I'm gonna have to post that. That was so bad. Oh my. Smoke and go. What is this? Dude, this play is gnarly. This play is very gnarly looking. Oh my. I was supposed to lob it? Oh, okay. I see what's supposed to happen right there. Okay. Wow. Holy hospital ball. I'm gonna try this play again. We're up 17-0. We might as well. Holy PI, yeah. I think there was PI, right? Yeah, PI, buddy. I saw it like it was earlier in the play, but thank you. First down. Yeah, Rayshawn Luke, I don't think he's coming back into the game, unfortunately. Oh my, holy pancake! 89! 89! Who are you? Holy pancake! Like, wow. Bro just shoved him, like, bro just ended his life. What's he arguing about? Oh no, I shouldn't have stepped up. Rayshawn Luke said he wants to come back in. He said the CTE's talking to. Oh my gosh, no. Bro, I swear this QB will be the death of me. Rayshawn Luke said he wants to come back in and get more CTE yards. I'm going to put RB3 in. Bro, give me a block, number 6. That's why you lost your star dev. That's why you lost your ability, bro, because you can't even lay a run block, man. Dang. We put the goon squad in because why not? I can't even pronounce bro's name on the outside. Malalulu. Good catch, buddy. Wide receiver 5 just got to catch on these guys. Oh my gosh, what a block! What a block! Oh, there's like a Selly animation too. I saw that above the thing. I didn't see it. It was giving me a thing to do. That was different. Beavers is bums tonight. Goon Squad garbage time touchdown is crazy. That's what I'm saying, bro. And the defense just got a pick. Yo, Malalululu, he's about to get a touchdown. Oh, I thought that was okay. I thought that was play action. Whoops. They don't want us to run any more passing plays, but we have to get my boy Malalu in the end zone. Dude. Immediately, as soon as I put the goon squad in, my wide receiver 3 all of a sudden becomes disgusting. Let's go. Malalu touchdown. Malalulu touchdown. Come on, baby. Devontae Adams Award, wide receiver 3 in garbage time. Yeah, whoever Avi it is. Yo. What is Jonathan Kraft doing with the mascot? Yo. We don't need any allegations. We don't need any NIL allegations. Yo. We don't need anything like that, bro. We're a team that does not stand by those things. Joe Fosso, the third's team, does not get on top of mascots and do whatever that was. Pause. Tech, yes. I might have to bench him next game just for doing that. Like, leave that. furry stuff at home. Pause. Tech for me too. But dang, bruh. Like, I knew Jonathan Kraft was something else, man. What's crazy is that's probably a real person in real life. On the field, bro. Like PDA on the field, I think that's a 1-game suspension from my program. You want to do that? Go to FurryCon. Pause. All right, not bad. All right, my bad, my bad. But anyways, we will text. Yep, text being given out. We will continue this rebuild. We got the next Cooper DeJean to commit to Fresno State. Let's go, baby. Next Cooper DeJean to go to Fresno State. Hard committed. Let's go. But so he'll be playing for us next year, unless like something drastic happens. If we take a look at the rest of the schedule, we've only lost to USC and San Diego State, and then we play Utah State, Colorado State, Texas State's gonna be tough. Texas State has like some QB that was in the Heisman race. So when I did my Colorado rebuild, Texas State has a QB that's really good. I don't know his name. I forgot his name. But he was in the Heisman like finalist. And I was like, Texas State QB? So that's probably why they're 6-2. And then if we don't lose, we'd play wait, why do we play San Diego State twice? Oh, well, we'll get them the second time, but either way, this is the rest of the schedule. And then rematch in week 12 for the division, probably, yeah. Heisman watch right now, it's Sam Levitt, Moore, Miavia, or whatever you say his name, and John Mateer, and then for conference standings, this is where we're at. We're actually currently in the lead on the Pac-12. So the Texas State game's big, and the San Diego State game is going to be big again. But we can't drop a game to either of these two teams when we get back on here. But until next time, shout out to Phil being in the stream tonight. Shout out to anyone that stopped in and said what's up. W stream. Like I said, I'll probably be live again Saturday. I'll probably honestly keep doing this or Lego Batman, one of the two. Maybe MLB, I guess. I forgot that they're adding a bunch of all-star content this week to MLB The Show. So there's going to be a lot of content to cover there. I just haven't really been playing that game the last day and a half because like I've pretty much done everything on it online-wise. But WJ Foss, W Clips, W Stream. But I'm gonna catch you guys Saturday. Take it easy. And peace and love, boys. Peace and love.